In this, لِمَنْ شَاءَ مِنْكُمْ أَنْ يَسْتَقِيمُ وَمَا تَشَاءُونَ إِلَّا يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ. Whose effort, whose intention was mentioned first? Ours. You do your part. You make the intention. You make it concrete. You start taking the first step. Allah will make the next 1,000 steps easy for you. You think you're going to do it on your own, you will fail. But you think Allah will do everything for you, you will fail. You have to take the first step and then put your trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So there's this balance between what we owe to Allah and what Allah's help, when Allah's help will come. When you don't understand this balance, you get two imbalances. On the one hand, someone thinks they can do everything on their own. They're independent. Istighna. On the other hand, you have the person who doesn't do anything and says what? Allah will do it for me. Whenever Allah wants, I'll become good. Allah wanted it for you, so it happened. He didn't want it for me, so it didn't happen. No. You didn't want it, so Allah didn't want it for you. وَمَا تَشَاءُونَ إِلَّا أَن يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ رَبُّ الْعَالَمِينَ. The Lord, the Rabb of all of the worlds. And this word in the end, the word rububiyyah in the Quran is associated constantly with hidayah, with guidance. So what are you going to want that your Lord doesn't want for you? And this in the end is the guidance. After hearing all of this, what's your conclusion? Where are you headed? So Islam wants from a person, what it demands is that we don't just live in the world of abstract ideas, where we hear interesting philosophical concepts, but we never actually think about them, implementing them in our life. Islam is demanding action. If you find something, you find the truth in it, you don't just say, oh, that's interesting, and then just walk away. No. Where are you headed? Where are you going? This is something that's supposed to demand a change from you. So it necessarily calls people from thought to action. There's that other balance. We talked about divine will and human effort. The other balance is between thought and action. What you do when you have the revelation sent to you, do you respond to it or not? Do you lie against it or not? Do you send forward your iman? Or do you procrastinate and leave behind the opportunity to accept the truth? بِمَا قَدَّمَتْ وَأَخَّرَتْ. What is mentioned here in this surah previously. So they are now the ones recording your deeds. Hafidhin. They're archived. They're not letting any one of your deeds go to waste without it being put down. Anybody else, any guard over anything, is there a moment that they kind of get tired, get a little lazy, fall asleep for a few seconds, turn away, get distracted, take a lunch break, right? These hafidhin, different level. And we'll see what makes them at a different level. The next ayah tells us, kiraman. They're noble. And their nobility is a part of the job, especially when you protect something, then corruption is a big issue. We talked about this in the delivery of the message too. And this is the same issue here. This is an important task too. The message is coming, and we have to make sure that it comes with an entourage that keeps it safe. But then on the other hand, the message is your deeds are being recorded. Then, what are they doing the whole time? Not even yaktubun. Katibin. Ism fa'il is used, which means that they're consistently writing. They don't stop. There's not a moment that they stop. Either they're writing bima qaddama, or they're writing bima akhara. يُنَبَّأُ الْإِنسَانُ يَوْمَئِذٍ بِمَا قَدَّمَ وَأَخَّرَ. There's never a moment, either you're sending a deed forward, or you're leaving a deed behind. And they're constantly writing. Constantly. And the good deeds you're sending forward, the bad deeds you're sending forward. They're constantly busy. Kiraman katibin.